Okay, we are now live on YouTube. Sherry, are you ready? All right, let's go ahead, go on the record on CV20-279. This is the Richardson adoption. We are set for a final hearing in this adoption today. I will note that this hearing is being conducted via Zoom video conferencing software pursuant to OCA guidelines. It is also being live streamed to the court's YouTube channel pursuant to Office of Court Administration guidelines and in an effort to comply with the First Amendment and the Open Courts Doctrine. To everybody watching this at home on the computers, welcome you. I will note for the record that Ms. Hyde, the attorney for the petitioners, is present, as are the petitioners and the child, the subject of the suit. The CPS caseworker is present. There is a CASA caseworker that is still assigned on this case who is present, and the caseworker for the family from the adoption agency is present as well. Having said all that, Ms. Hyde, are you all ready?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I would ask if you could please take judicial notice of the court's file.
Also note.
Thank you. And I would like to call Ms. DeGrando as my first witness.
All right, Ms. DeGrando, could you please raise your right hand? Ma'am, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. Your name, please.
Lori DeGrando.
And Ms. DeGrando, are you an adoption specialist at Child Protective Services?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you the specialist for this fine young man who's here today for his adoption?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, is he currently in the managing conservatorship of Child Protective Services?
Yes,
But is it your hope that's going to change in a few minutes?
it is.
And is that because you're both recommending and requesting that the judge grant the adoption petition?
Yes, we are.
Now, you've given me a lot of documents to file with the court, including an affidavit consenting to the adoption signed by your supervisor. Can you tell the judge why it's your belief this adoption is a very good thing to happen and why you believe that it is in Christian's best interest and you're asking the judge to grant it today?
Yes. Well, mostly Christian loves it here. He is connected with his family. He wants to be adopted. This family met at a match party, and from the beginning, it was apparent that they have a connection. They spent the entire match party talking. He has been here for months and has done very well here in this home. He's happy, thriving. And the Richardsons are a great family, just like Christian's a great kid. So we're in full support of this adoption.
So when they met at a match party, it sounds like this was the right match, correct?
Yes.
And so are you asking the judge to find it's in Christian's best interest and grant this today?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor, for this witness.
All right, any other witness?
Yeah, I'd like to go to Ms. Fuller and ask a few questions, please.
All right, if you would please raise your right hand wherever she is. Lorraine Fuller, there you are.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Ma'am, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. Your name, please.
Lorraine Fuller.
And Ms. Fuller, as a CASA, you and everyone at CASA are always looking out for the best interest of the children on your caseloads, correct?
Yes.
And we are asking the judge today to make a very important decision based on Christian's best interest, both today, but really looking at the rest of his life. Can you let the court know what you believe that to be and why, please? And anything else you'd like to say to the court?
I believe it's definitely in Christian's best interest to be adopted. We were worried about finding a family for a kid his age, and we actually almost considered quitting CASA so that we could adopt him because we were crazy about this kid. But then we found this family who is so perfect for him. They are a perfect fit, and I am thrilled and definitely recommend the adoption.
And you're smiling big. You're happy today.
Yes.
Thank you very much. No further questions for this witness, Judge.
All right, Ms. Hyde, your next witness.
Ms. Russell would be my next witness, please.
All right, Ms. Russell, let's make sure you are unmuted. If you would, please raise your right hand. Ma'am, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can get some audio from her. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Russell. Your name, please.
Lori Russell.
And Ms. Russell, you're the Director of Adoptions, correct, at your agency, Caring Hearts?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had the good fortune to license this family that everybody's speaking so highly of, correct?
Yes.
Now, you've given me a lot of the documents that have been filed with the court, and I want to talk about the last court report that you wrote and gave me that we have filed, and it said much of what we've heard from the other witnesses, that this adoption is a very good thing indeed, and your agency is recommending it. Can you speak about that briefly, please?
Yes, ma'am. Our agency, and after even speaking with their agency case manager, Shelby, we feel like it's in the best interest for this child to be adopted into this family, and our agency is 100% behind this family and this young man.
Thank you very much. Your Honor, no further questions for this witness.
All right, your next witness.
And I'd like to go over to the Richardson family, and I'm going to go to Mom first, if I may.
Okay, all right, ma'am. If you would please, to the best of your ability, raise your right hand. There you go. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Hyde. You can put your hand down.
Thank you. Hello, Ms. Richardson. Boy, are you happy, huh?
I am.
And your name, please.
Sydney Richardson.
And Ms. Richardson, are you so happy because you're going to get, hopefully, to become officially, legally, and forever Christian's mom today?
Yes, I am so excited.
In fact, since you met Christian, was your goal. This is what you wanted, correct?
Correct.
And you understand that when the judge grants the adoption, it's no different than if he had been born to you and your husband?
Yes, ma'am.
You love him with all your heart?
Yes.
And I know you've talked about this with Christian. Are you and your husband asking that the court change his name as he wants and as you all want?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you making a promise to the judge that if he grants this adoption, he can know Christian will be loved and cared for always by not only y'all, but your big extended family and friends?
Yes.
And is there anything, ma'am, you'd like to say to anyone today?
Just that we're so excited. And Lorraine, I saw that you were wearing the headband that he gave you. It made me tear up for a second. But yeah, we're just so excited.
Thank you very much. No further questions for Mom, Your Honor.
All right, your next witness.
Got to go to Dad next.
All right, let's move the camera. All right, sir, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Cody Richardson.
Mr. Richardson, you're here today as a dad, right?
Yes.
You're here today wanting to make sure that you can always be Christian's dad, legally,
Yes.
finally, forever and for always.
Yes.
And you do understand that this is a commitment that you've not only made to Christian, but you're also making to the judge, that you're going to always be a good dad for him.
Yes.
Can you tell the judge why you think this is a good thing for Christian?
Kind of to piggyback off the wife, we are excited about this, and it has been a good placement and a good fit for Christian for sure.
And is there anything you want to say to anybody who's gathered here with us for this adoption today?
No, but thanks for being here.
Yeah, a lot of people that have been walking this walk with you. I think they're all happy. I'm seeing lots of smiles. Thank you so much. And no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Hyde, do you have any other witnesses?
I do, the star of the day.
All right.
He knew who that was. I saw the big grin there.
All right, Christian, if you would please raise your right hand. I'm going to ask you, Christian, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Go ahead, Ms. Hyde.
Thank you. And such good manners. Your name, Christian.
Christian Aguilar, soon to be Richardson.
You got my next question. So you're asking the judge, obviously, to grant this adoption for you, correct?
Correct.
And you're asking the judge to change your name as well?
Correct.
And of course, because of your age, the judge has to make sure this is what you want, and it sure sounds like it is. Is that what you're letting the judge know?
Yes, ma'am.
And is there anything, Christian, you want to say to your mom or dad or Lorraine or Lori or, Lori or anybody that's with us, Lori, anybody that's with us today?
Just thank you for your support. It's been a lot to get here, but I finally made it. And it's not like I'm dying or anything, but
You're home, right? You're home.
yes,
So are y'all going to celebrate today, Christian?
I believe we are.
I hope you're going to get something good to eat and maybe a good dessert. Think that's in the works?
Yes.
Good. Anything else you want to say, Christian?
No, I believe that is it.
That's perfect. Your Honor, I have no further questions, and Christian just kind of did my closing, so I rest and close.
Well, great. Having said that, and with all the evidence and testimony before me, having reviewed the clerk's file, I will find it's in Christian's best interest to approve the adoption. I'll grant the adoption. I'll approve the name change. Ms. Hyde, if you haven't already, can you get an order to Stacy, and then I'll get it signed and filed with the clerk, and then we'll get your clients as many certified copies as they need.
Perfect. I think Stacy does have it, right, Stacy? Yeah.
Okay, so she'll get it to me, and then I'll get it signed in the next, hopefully today or tomorrow.
Perfect.
So we'll see. All right, thanks, y'all.
Yay!